And welcome back to another freaking video. We have
next level.
a next level.
Yeah, we have a next level.
And then we also have
rohas. Well played, sir. Well played. Well played.
Freaking explosions. Oh man. Okay, so I gotta use this damn soundboard. I got like all these things and spent all like, I don't know, over $2,000 on all this crap and don't even use shit. So anyway, before we begin the video, make sure you guys do check out Buzz TV. Buzz TV's got some crazy stuff over there. That 4900's a freaking beast mode. Go to buzztvglobal.com. We always leave links in the description. They are having a sale that starts July 1st and ends July 8th. So if you're watching this video in that time frame, check it out. I think, dude, one of the things I saw was it was you get the 4900. If you purchase the 4900, Buzz TV's 4900 Max or whatever it's called, you get 1 terabyte hard drive free.
Wow, that's it. That's nice. That is nice.
And that's only for the first 50 customers.
So, yo, if you heard this, you better jump over to their website, grab that deal, because 1 terabyte ain't no joke. There's no streaming devices giving you 1 terabyte out of the box. So,
oh my gosh!
Yeah, oh my god, is right.
Yes.
I'm surprised they're running a sale so quickly because didn't they just finish their Prime Day sale?
They just finished their Prime Day sale, and did I say Prime Day?
Prime Day, you know,
Prime Day. But I think it's for Canada Day, for the 4th of July. They're doing a whole summer sale event, summer sale bash event, whatever it is. Everyone's doing summer sale. It's effing hot sale event. So make sure you guys check it out. Okay, are we ready for this?
Here we go.
So check this out, man. As you guys know, I always like to say the very first thing that we're talking about, the very first topic that we're talking about, that's the title. So if you don't like it, you know what? Whatever. We don't really care. If you don't like it, this is the title of it. APKs are gone.
APKs go aways.
APKs are shut down. They are going bye-bye. APKs are going bye-bye now. What the hell? What do I mean by this next level? What do I mean?
It says Google has announced a big change for developers who want to list their apps on the Google Play Store. That could have an impact on the Android app ecosystem. Right now, the standard format for an app publishing is APK. But starting in August, which is real freaking soon, Google will require the new Play apps are published instead of using it's going to be using the Android app bundle. Instead of APK, it'll be AAB, I think, which seems weird, but whatever.
So what the hell does that mean with APKs? What does it mean for like the VLC player? What does it mean for IDA 64? What does it mean for these? And I'll say this very slowly, just in case the algorithm catches us. Free
VLC strike.
I know. Free APKs that are on your Google Play Store, YouTube.
So
what does that mean with that?
I don't know fully what it's going to look like when sideloading. I would think that when you're sideloading, you're still going to be able to install APKs, but the stuff that's going to be inside the actual Play Store now are going to be AABs. And it says that they're going to be smaller for users to download. Now, I know some of the larger games in the Play Store, they have like a play now to try it out. So you don't have to download the full game, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen those?
Mm-mm.
So it might be something.
I've seen it. I just haven't messed with it.
Right. So it says that the Android app bundles are a format that only the Google Play uses, that they're the only ones that use it. So, but this is where it's going to get interesting because we have companies like Huawei that don't have Google Play. So now developers are going to have to develop both versions of the app, but I think it's going to be similar code. I have no idea. Like, this seems weird, but it is what it is.
The only thing that I see happening is, so Amazon, they have their own store and you're allowed to put APKs on there. Now, if everybody switches over the code, it seems to me like it might not be compatible with these Firesticks anymore. So,
well, the Firesticks don't use Google Play either.
Right. And you could put an APK on there.
They can't drop Fire OS like that. Like there's impossible. There has to be something there. I don't know. Like that just seems weird.
Like the only thing I can see happening from this for people to not lose their damn minds, because that's exactly someone's gonna like, dude, we're gonna get our normal haters that are gonna come in and be like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. But you know what? Go look it up before you come here and give us your shit. Like seriously, developers are gonna have to make two versions of their apps if they want to be if they want to stay. It's kind of it's kind of like iOS. Like I cannot get so if you guys don't know, we have a group of us playing Heyday. Trying to get Next Level on there, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Prebioma, help me. So
yeah, she told me about it yesterday.
She's on there. We got Mibson on there. We got Canuck Mark on there. Dude, we got a couple people in there.
She did say it was kind of fun, but she said that she can't open the app unless she has time. It's like if she's working and she like clicks on it, she'll lose half an hour of her day. just go there, collect your stuff, feed all your peeps, and get out. That's what you do, Preppy. So check this out. If I get Heyday on my iPhone, I cannot download that app to a thumb drive from my iPhone and move it to an Android phone. Right? How do we get to an iPhone? Yeah, right, yeah.
Because we're talking about apps.
Yeah, because they're different ecosystems, right?
Different ecosystems. So a company like Supercell that makes Heyday, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Los Luchadores, or whatever the hell they made. They have a whole bunch of games. If they have this game, they have two different versions, or not versions, but it's coded two different ways. Now, let's just say this game also exists on the Fire OS where APKs live. Fire TV, Firesticks, Fire Cubes, all that stuff. If it's over there, and Google Play Store now is saying, hey, we're no longer going to be using APKs now. We're going to AD, AB, ABC, Rohan, whatever it is. Whatever that is, that means now Supercell would literally have to make 3 versions of this thing for each different platform. Isn't it getting to be too much? Are they doing this? Is Google Play doing this on purpose to get away from APKs? Because of where APKs have gone to?
I would think that it's the natural progression of things. So they found a format that is more efficient and smaller in file size, and they're going to be moving to it. And I think that eventually you're going to be able to sideload AABs or whatever the hell they're going to call them. But as of right now, because it's brand new, we're kind of in that transitional period. But a lot of people were like, well, the article that I was reading was like, this is a really weird period because Windows 11 just announced that you can sideload APKs, but now you're not going to have APKs anymore.
So APKs are going to be shut down, guys, just to let you know.
Shut down. Everything shut down. Cody shut down.
It's going to shut the freak down again. Yeah. Cody shut down. Damn it. Yeah, what's going to happen to Cody now? No more K-App, guys. No more. It's going to be shut down. Here's something cool.
Is it?
Well, I don't know if it's cool.
I don't understand.
Okay, so my question is, YouTube, I'm gonna call him that every time. YouTube, what's up, man? why aren't you guys shutting down or striking certain other YouTubers that are showing stuff that bypassed digital content stuff? And what I'm talking about is people are doing reviews on a pirate Windows.
A future version of Windows. It's a beta version. So I don't even care. I'm gonna call them out, right? I saw a video on Linus Tech Tips who did a review, legit install and review of a Windows 11 pirated copy. Like it was an illegal version of Windows that was downloaded and installed, and a video was made not of the installation. Well, he was installing it, but not of where he got it from. But still, it was not meant to be distributed. So how does somebody like this get away with making a video with the following he does? Like, how does somebody from Microsoft not be like, you're telling me no one from Microsoft watches Linus Tech Tips?
And MKBHD.
MKBHD. Like, I don't understand how they're able to make a video on a pirated version and hint that it's a pirated version. Like, I would understand if, Microsoft reached out to us about a beta version of Windows 11 so that we could try it out. I get it, but they clearly said it was a pirated version in the video.
See, that to me pisses me off because I've been going back and forth with good old YouTube about it, saying like, what the hell? Like, fix my channel already. You guys said you guys made a mistake. Cool. I'm not mad about it that you guys made the mistake. I'm mad that you guys haven't fixed it yet.
Right.
It's like the sooner you fix it, the faster we can move forward. But I'm going to continue to tweet every single day. By the way, big shout out to all the people following me on Twitter. I'm almost at 300 followers.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know how that happened, but thank you. I'm like, sweet. I just started Twitter a few months ago, so that's pretty cool. So and you know what? Sorry, Linus. I'm gonna grab your damn video and I'm gonna show it to YouTube and say, look, is it because I don't have over 1 million subscribers? And that's not true because we've seen Electrical MD get shut down. But why? But there's plenty of things that Linus has done that's been questionable, and yet it's still monetized. It's still up there. Is that your poster boy? What is it? Are you guys bending him over? What is it?
Whoa. I wasn't going to go there at all.
Oh my God!
No,
think about
every time Linus walks into YouTube.
Even people who were showing ROMs and emulators, which is pirated content, didn't show you how to download the ROMs and the emulators. They were just playing the games. Nintendo gave them a strike.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between playing a pirated ROM or an emulator and showing a pirated version of Windows? Is it because he has insider deals with Microsoft? But then my argument would be, if you have insider deals with Microsoft, they should have given you access to the beta instead of you obtaining it illegally. I'm like tripping over my words at this point, just amalgamating it all together. I don't know. That kind of just rubs me the wrong way, because that's the first thing I thought of when I watched this video. And I'm like, how are you? Like, I get it. Like, any kind of computer nerd that loves Windows is going to try out a beta leak of an operating system just to see what's coming next. But for you to blatantly do a video and say that it's a pirated copy is like, whoa.
You're admitting you're wrong already. You're admitting, hey, YouTube, accordingly to your TOS,
POS,
according to your terms of service,
shit services,
like it says there that we are not supposed to show anybody pirated or bypassing anything. But guess what? I'm going to do a video that says, hey, Windows 11 coming soon, and this is a pirated version of it, and check it out. It's like, dude, seriously? Your system couldn't find that?
I could see somebody like us getting away with that because we don't have 10 million subscribers on YouTube. I highly doubt anybody from Microsoft is following me, but your line is tech tips. You have all these brand deals. For sure, there's somebody from Microsoft following you. Like, I don't understand.
And MKBHD. I hate his name. MKBHD.
Call him Marquez then.
Marquez, Brownlee, whatever.
Moving on.
That guy. So he also did the same video, and I watched it, and I'm just like, dude, do these guys get together and be like, hey, dude, check it out? And then he's like, oh, let me borrow your footage that you used.
You know what it is? And it happens in our YouTube communities too. We're like, oh, that person got away with making a video like that. I can do it too. It's not that they're copying, it's that we have to see, unfortunately, on this platform that we're on, we have to see what other creators can get away with.
You know, I'm gonna
lose my shit.
I'm gonna lose my shit. I wish we could, and you know what? Maybe we could. Maybe it could be something that like, well, I don't know. I hate to throw anybody under the bus.
Uh-oh.
I really do, but I'm gonna grab Linus's video and I'm gonna post it on Twitter, on YouTube. Be like, hey, how could this guy get away with? Like, literally, he downloaded this thing and saying that what he hinted on, what he grabbed, and what he's doing and what he's showing. Yet, I'm over here saying I'm gonna show you guys Downloader, which is just like Google. You could search everything on Google, and if I have a store that has the VLC player or like other apps that are free or even paid, there's some people in there that will throw paid apps in there and they say, hey, this app won't work unless you pay for it. Cool. So that means I got to go to Netflix and get a damn subscription for this thing to work. Mm-hmm. And I get some people go the other way where they do things that are not good. Whatever. The thing is, you have your poster boy over here saying like he bypassed it, went against your TOS, and I'm going to put my video up over 1 million views and you guys are going to pay me about 10K for that one video. How does that make sense? you know what I mean? It's just like, come on, YouTube. This is nuts. All right. I'm done talking about Linus. Then
I'm actually trying to check to see how many views that video got. Like, I want to know. I really want to know.
I'm sure it's over 1 million. And MKBHD too. That fool probably has over 1 million views on his video too. And I'm not mad or salty about the views that they're getting. What I'm confused on is if you have your terms of service, YouTube, then why isn't it fair for everybody? You know, I had 130,000 followers, and you know, I had some people that were reporting my videos because they're haters. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, okay, why don't you look at the stuff? There's other videos that do the exact same crap that are up, yet mine gets taken down.
I don't know. Windows 11 gaming on a leaked Windows 11, 4.6 million views.
See, he made over 10K on that video. Wait, how many views?
4.6 million.
Yeah, but he made over 10K.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't know. Anyways, once
you get over a million views, the amount that you make does vary based on click rate and the CPR rate, and there's all kinds of stuff that gets accounted for. Did people click it? Did people just watch it? Did people purchase anything? Depending on based on the ad that you get. And when companies start bidding on putting better ads on there, you could make as low on a million views. You could make as low as $5,000 on a low.
On the low.
On the low. To maybe about 15K on that one video. So look at his videos and do the math. Okay. Next.
You know what? That's his most popular video in the last. Holy shit.
So YouTube's banking.
Hold on a second. This is actually a what the hell? Like, that is his most popular video. I don't see anything over 2 million in at least 2 months.
Which means YouTube was pushing that out to the recommended too. The good old algorithm.
This is insane. That's his most popular video in a very freaking long time.
Now you see my frustration?
Most popular. Yeah, that's one of his most popular videos recently. Anyways, so the next segment here is I'm going to do a social media quickfire, and I'm going to give you a headline, and you're going to give me a reaction, whatever it can be. It doesn't matter. Because there's so many quick little social media updates that if we talked about every single one, the whole show would just be about social media, and that ain't really our thing. So I'll give you a title, you give me some feedback, and then we'll just move on. How do you think? What do you think about that?
Let's go.
Your TikTok is rolling out longer videos, now up to 3 minutes. You can have a whole dance music session.
So I'm going to do a tutorial now. I could actually do a whole full YouTube tutorial on TikTok.
There you go. Twitter now lets you set a security key as your only two-factor authentication method. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean. I didn't read the whole article, but
I'm like, what?
Instagram may be working on a subscriber-only stories mode.
Is it paid?
I don't know, but I think that's a cool. Anytime you can do a subscribers only thing, I think that's kind of cool. It encourages people to subscribe to you or to join a certain program. That's
sounds like a premium thing to me. I don't know if I would pay Instagram anything like YouTube. I know YouTube, you have your premium stuff that you could pay for and you get exclusive videos similar to like a Patreon. Would you pay Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook to be like, hey, you guys could access my private videos? It sounds like an OnlyFans.
I would for Twitter, because there's certain people that I follow on Twitter and they try to get me to go to their Discord, and I'd rather just be on all in one platform. So, and I think that there's a similar kind of mindset when we reach out to other platforms. Like there's a lot of people that will use Instagram like religiously. Like that's their temple, and they go there and they worship all their social media idols. It is what it is. So yeah. Right, so I would. I think that options are better than no options. So if that's what you want, then it is what it is.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Twitch watch parties is feature. Twitch's watch parties feature is rolling out to Android and iOS. So watch party Twitch. I guess it's the same thing. Watch parties. Isn't that kind of like, didn't Netflix have a watch party?
I think so.
That's interesting. So if you're a Twitcher, you can have a watch party with your people.
If you're a tweaker. Oh, man.
Snapchat's new new update fixes a crashing problem that it was having recently. So if you've been having issues with your snaps, your fix is just going to wherever you get your Snapchat app from and updating it. This one's interesting. So apparently there was a federal court case to rip apart Instagram and Facebook, and they lost.
Why were they trying to rip them apart?
I think it's like a monopoly thing, because they're juggernauts in the social media world, right?
Yeah. It's interesting.
And the last one that I have here is Google is building a support for digital COVID vaccine cards. So you're going to have your vaccine card on your phone, kind of like a QR code, and that you can show off to get access to your special COVID parties.
You know what's interesting that you say that? In California, good old California. Oh, they were talking about doing something like that, and not everybody. You got the lefties, all your lefties. They're all like, "Dude, that's not cool. Like, you're forcing us to get the vaccine." It's just like, no. All we said was, instead of taking a picture with your phone, you're going to have some kind of digital record of some sort. So that way, when you go somewhere and they ask for proof of it, you have it on this app or this site or whatever it was. Dude, people lost their shit. They're just like, no, this is a hidden agenda that you're going to force us all to get it. I'm like, oh my God.
California, no sign of COVID. In the city.
Apparently, no. Dude, there's so many dumbasses, man. I'm just like, I have a picture that I took of mine and it's buried somewhere in my gallery. I'm like, hopefully, if I go somewhere and they ask me for it, I can find it quickly. If not, be like, hold on a second. It's gonna take me a minute to find the picture.
There has to be an easier way to like put favorited photos and like categorize them in a better way. Like that needs to be improved in gallery software. Like if I have personal important things, there should be a easy way to send it to like a documents gallery. Well, I'm sure there is, but
you know, when you have your driver's license or your ID card, there's a QR code in the back. They need to upload that to your profile. So if you're like, oh, look, I don't know, I go to let's just say you have like a profile up there online and you have all your information on there, you should just be able to upload it. Do you have your thing? Upload it. Somebody will verify it. And even then, what they should have done is if you go get it somewhere, it should say, yes, this person got it. Let me update his thing. So then when somebody says, let me see your ID, they just scan it. Boop. You're done. You're good. You're out. I'm like,
okay.
COVID's got me all jacked up. I don't even know how to dab anymore.
That's your COVID dab.
My COVID dab.
6 feet away.
Yeah.
Oh man. So the next one's a hot topic. So Robinhood saddled with historic $70 million fine from the financial regulators. They got regulated. $70 million.
Real quick. And I did say like, oh yeah, throw that in there because I got questions. Here's my question. I'm starting to get really nervous about Robinhood.
Dude, I've been telling everyone to go to Weeble for the longest time.
I'm getting really nervous about Robinhood because I keep seeing them on the news with this stupid crap. I should be able to transfer my Doge. I should be able to transfer my Dogecoin from Robinhood to a different wallet. Can I?
No, because a lot of these platforms that are commission free and for like the average trader, the average new trader, it's not real Dogecoin. It's not real Bitcoin. It's not real Ethereum. It's a representation of that coin. You don't actually have a wallet key. You know how we were talking about wallet keys earlier? Those applications don't give you a wallet key because you don't have your own wallet.
I'm going to pull it up right now. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Where's my damn wallet?
You don't have a wallet key. I'm telling you right now. Because if you had a wallet key, you could use it like a cryptocurrency. But in those applications, the only way you can do it is buy it or sell it for US cash.
It's crazy how my Doge was worth 20K at one point. And now it's worth about 7. It's okay. It's coming up. It's coming up.
I'm telling you, you're wasting your time. There's no wallet keys in any of the cryptos on that app.
So what happens if Robinhood goes down?
Well, they're licensed. You would have some kind of insurance. I don't know what it is in the States. But I think in Canada, you're licensed up to 100,000. If people are serious about crypto, there's a lot other platforms out there. Like we did a whole episode on what platforms we've tinkered with. So the FINRA, which is the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, announced on Wednesday of last week that it's filing or fining Robinhood almost $70 million to settle charges over issues it identified with the company's stock trading service. The authority claims that the financial app company neglected its duty to supervise trades, maintained its own technology, and protect its customers. The fine is the largest in FINRA's history, and Robinhood has agreed to pay. FINRA since 2016 Robinhood has periodically provided false and misleading information on topics like whether customers were able to place trades on margin, which is using credit, including displaying inaccurate information in its app and how much cash was in customers' account. And we've seen this in the news a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you should have been worried about Robinhood from time, bro.
The thing is, when I got the Robinhoods, that was like the easiest, fastest way for me to get in.
That's the problem.
And Coinbase didn't have it. Like all these other apps didn't have it. And I'm just like, how the hell am I gonna like get it? And I was like thinking, like, should I create a wallet somewhere? What if I lose that number? Like I was getting like nervous. Like, I'm like, how the hell am I gonna do this? Because it's a little bit of work on this thing. Like I got SafeMoon, and I'm still not even sure how this damn thing works.
But yeah, because it's not on any of your platforms.
Yeah. So I put SafeMoon on like Pancake, and then no, I got Safe. Okay, the way I did it was I went to I went to Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet, I bought some Pancake. Pancake, I did something else where they have like the sushi or whatever. That's where was SafeMoon was at.
Pancake,
got the
sushi
SafeMoon.
swap.
Yeah, the sushi swap. And then I'm there with the SafeMoon. But I have a key in there, and it says the way to extract it out is you have to sell it to the sushi, and then sell it back into Pancake, and then once you have it from Pancake, then you could go to like one of the other cryptocurrencies, the more popular cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, like, wait a minute. I'm like, once I get it into there, then I should be able to move it into like Coinbase. There's talks on Coinbase that SafeMoon might be coming in there. And I'm just like, wait a minute. If it does, I should be able to transfer it easy. Now I have more control of it. The only problem with Coinbase, though, is they charge freaking crazy fees. Their fees are nuts. It's like, okay, I'm going to put $1,000 on this. And it's just like, sweet, you actually have $900. I'm like, wait, what? Well, what happened to my $100? And they're like, well, it's a tribute. Thank you.
It's a contribute.
It's a, yeah, contribute.
Contribute.
I'm like, oh, man. I could change that word in so many ways.
I don't know. Something's always rubbed me the wrong way about Robinhood, and I get it. And a lot of people use it for the exact same reasons you just mentioned. It was the easiest and fastest to get access to the things that were making waves on the internet, social media. It was the quickest way for people to jump in, buy meme stocks, buy meme coins, and ride that wave. But at the same time, those same waves were halted and they weren't allowed to buy and sell certain things. So it's almost like Robinhood is using this like a sales tactic. They'll bring on everything that's hot in the market, and when then people come in and it starts to go volatile, they just shut it down. But they already got you here. So what are you going to do?
Well, right now I'm actually I'm kind of interested to see what the hell this thing's doing, because I'm just looking. Oh, that's what wait, what? No, this should be right. I'm just looking at this. These numbers look a little bit funny. These numbers look really funny. It almost looks like they might have sold my Doge and then rebought it at a what?
What, Robinhood?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into this one because this looks really interesting.
a lot
It's
of you
really-
guys started with Robinhood. You guys are starting to understand crypto a little bit better. I'm telling you guys, move to another platform that gives you access to a wallet key. So if you guys are getting comfortable and you want to learn more about cryptocurrency, research what a wallet is, a crypto wallet is. Research, all the other platforms like Coinbase, and Binance is going through some issues right now. Have you heard about the issues of Binance? So Binance got booted out of Canada and the UK.
Really?
And it's funny because the I think the CEO or the founder is actually from Toronto, or at least Ontario, but they weren't up to regulation standards, so they booted them out.
Wow.
Crazy,
That's
right?
crazy. Yeah.
Crazy. So just pay attention to these platforms, understand what you can and can't do with them, and understand what you want to do with your money. And if someone is telling you can't do something with your money that you potentially want to do in the future, find somebody that will.
Yeah. Why are you whispering in my ear?
Rohan.
Oh, where is it? Hold on a second. Where is it?
Rohan.
I have two different versions of that Rohan. Mike's Rohan and Carl's Rohan. Hey, you guys, you know what? Leave us a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Mike's Rohan
Rohan.
or Carl's Rohan?
Depends on what mood I'm in. what Rohan mood I'm in.
They're both pretty good. Cool. So I wanted to bring up the Samsung Fold.
Oh.
I know you got the Samsung Fold 2. And when I saw it, I'm just like, every time I've seen that phone, I'm just like, like the one, it was okay. I wasn't really a big fan of it.
The one was a prototype. Straight.
Yeah, I wasn't. And I remember people were just like, oh, look at my phone. And I'm just like, you're not cool. It's like, cool, you got a phone that don't work that well. And then Next Level showed it to me. I'm just like, why the hell? He's like, this is the Fold 2. I'm like, okay, is it better? Is it good? So I started doing some research on it and how like that phone is like, I'm a multitasker big time.
Mm-hmm.
And that phone is a beast of a multitasker.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking into this thing, and I know some of you guys say my most favorite phone that I've ever had was that Note Edge, and it had a legit curve all the way almost to the back.
Yeah.
And people are saying like, well, what about the new Notes? It has a curve. I'm like, no, not like that. Like you literally like that entire edge was its own separate screen. Like it waterfalled over so that way it was a smooth transition, but you also could do other things with that edge thing, which was great. I don't know why they took away that technology. Unless they have it somewhere and I'm missing it. But anyway, I had Digital Slang and Nexel tell me I should get the OnePlus 7.
OnePlus 8, but that's only if you haven't tried a OnePlus device, because their UI is actually pretty slick. But now they're leaving that platform, so I don't even know what to tell you anymore.
Right. That was the other thing too. I was going to tell you that. I heard that they were leaving the platform, and I was just like, well, good thing I didn't get the OnePlus 8, because for me, I like once I get a phone, I'm good for 2 years. I'll make that sucker last for 2 years. This guy, I've had it for 3 years now. And I was literally looking at it today, like, you know what? Maybe I'll just go to Verizon today and just pick up a new phone. Like I legit was going to do that. And it's because I'm, like every now and then my phone slows down and I have we're talking about different tabs and groups of web browsers that you could have. And I have over 200. So it's killing my RAM.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was like, no, I just need to close it out. And that way I'll get some of my RAM back. But I was like, you know what? When I was doing my research, the Samsung Fold 3 comes out I thought I read mid-August, Next Level saying towards the end of August. So I'm just waiting for this thing to go on pre-order because I'm gonna go for it. Like, and I was looking at some of the specs. I needed to have a good camera because I take a lot of pictures with my phone.
Yeah.
And with today's phones, they're getting better and better and better.
Oh yeah.
Video gotta be capturing stuff in 4K quality. With these phones, even though it's a little tiny phone, and you're like, well, it's a small phone. How the hell are you gonna watch 4K? It's not gonna make much of a difference if your screen's this big, or even if your screen is this big, or even if it's a 10.1 tablet. I get it, but when you record in 4K, all the information comes in. So then when I throw it onto a big screen like my computer, and I'm editing with Premiere Pro to throw it on YouTube, because YouTube likes to downgrade stuff.
Oh yeah.
I like to make sure I am recording that information inside my device. So when I do put it on YouTube and I'm watching this on my 83-inch, it looks clean. And so that's stuff that I'm looking for. But I'm noticing a lot of phones now are starting to capture 8K quality content. I'm like, wait a minute. So I haven't heard much yet about the Fold 3, Samsung Fold 3. But I'm almost pretty sure it's going to for sure it should have the 4K with the anti-shake and all that crap. I'm hoping they're going to add the 8K and hopefully maybe some Dolby, like some speakers on the sides. I don't know. Your phone looked pretty cool. Everything that I've read on it looked pretty cool. So I'm gonna get it when it comes out.
I haven't been looking at the Fold 3 leaks yet because I don't even want to look at it until I can save up enough money to buy it. Like that's my problem, right? So I can tell you right now, this phone is cool, but there are some downsides to it, right? Like I said, the Fold 1 was a prototype. This is everything the Fold 1 should have been. And the Fold 3, in my mind, would just be tweaking the things that are issues on this phone, right? One, this phone is a little bit heavier, but it makes sense. It's also two phones, right? Two, the front screen is not as durable as I'd like it to be. Because it's always exposed, I find that it scratches easy. And think about it. This screen is always exposed. So if it's in your pocket with your keys, you're going to scratch your phone. You know what I mean?
And both screens are exposed? Both sides?
So that's just your front screen. This phone actually has almost 3 screens, right? There's screens here. You know what I mean? Like this is your front panel. So you don't always have to open your phone to use it. You have this screen on the front to use your phone. Now, the front screen is great when you're in a pinch, but when you're trying to text on this front screen, it can be a little bit of a challenge because it's more narrow than a typical phone. You understand what I mean? So I find a lot of times the way that I get around that personally is I use voice to text when I'm just like looking at the small screen, which it works for me, right? So if they can fix the screen issue about it being easy to scratch, then cool. The next thing for me, I don't really know what the next. Oh man, I'm hearing that it's gonna come with the S Pen. Like, yo, sign me the frick up when you get the S Pen. So honestly, like, besides those couple things, I'm good. I want that S Pen, and I want a more durable front screen. Yeah, I want the S Pen.
Spectral Patronum.
Wow. Wow. But this phone has a camera on this side. It's got a front-facing camera here, and then it's got 3 cameras on the back. Like, I don't know. It's a pretty dope phone. So that's a couple things. I find that it is a little bit heavier, which I find it difficult to ask them to make it lighter because it's 2 phones in one. I feel like if I ask them to make it lighter, then I'll have less battery life, and I don't want less battery life. You know what I mean?
What's the gigs and the memory storage on that thing?
The one that I have is only 256 hard drive, and I'm not sure about the RAM. I think it's 12. I think it's 12 gigs of RAM. I honestly don't remember. I just it works for what I needed to do, and that's it.
Where do I check on my phone?
I don't know if your phone's going to tell you how much RAM you have. You might have to use ATA64 for that.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't think your phone itself in the software hardware settings is going to tell you. You might have to use ATA for that.
No.
So I wanted to, I don't even know if we should, but since we were talking about Loki recently, I thought it would be pretty cool to talk about Disney. Because who owns Loki? Disney does.
Disney.
So I seen an article today saying that they're dropping 71 billion on doing a Loki spinoff with the Simpsons.
Huh.
So, I'm trying to find the article here. I moved
don't
around
know.
my screens.
Like the Simpsons will always be pushing stuff to the max. Push it to the limit. And I'm kind of like, I'm not over the Simpsons, but I'll tell you this. I haven't watched
33, 34 seasons.
Dude, I haven't watched The Simpsons in I don't even remember how long. Like, and it's not like I'm not a Simpsons fan. I love The Simpsons, but I'm just like there's a few times I'll turn it on and I'm just like, okay, it's cool, whatever. But I don't know. It's something like I don't know how they can continue to come up with more content over and over and over. It's like literally. I remember South Park made fun of them. Like they're just like, "Hey, we should do something like this," and they're like, "Are you watching The Simpsons?" And they're like, "No, what do you mean The Simpsons?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's something that The Simpsons did, episode, a season, whatever, episode, blah blah blah." And they're like, "Oh, well, what if we did?" And I think I think it was like on South Park, it was one of the guys who's they're playing like superheroes and villains, and he's supposed to be the bad guy, Captain Chaos, I think Professor Chaos. And he's just like, you know what? I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to block the sun so everybody can live in chaos. And then he's like, Simpsons did it, like his minion or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, they did. He's like, damn fucking Simpsons. He's like walking away. He's all pissed. I don't know if I'm excited about this whole Loki thing. You know what? Okay. I will say this. Because it is Marvel and Disney,
You're going to watch it.
I'm going to watch it. For one reason, I still have a hunch because I still have faith that Loki grabbed the Tesseract and poof, he's gone from this universe and he's going into the multiverse, right? Nope, don't want to see it.
Oh, remove the wrong one from the stream.
Don't want to see nothing. I'm glad I did not look.
It was just the picture of the.
I don't care. I don't care what it is. This is what I think is going to happen.
I have a question though.
This whole multiverse. Well, hold on. Let me finish my thought. This whole multiverse thing. He's going to take the Tesseract, and he's bouncing around from different universes, and he's going to land in the freaking Simpsons.
Okay,
and
but
somehow it's gonna line up with the Loki show. I don't know.
So here's my question then. If people are following the story, right? If you're watching the actual Loki show, if you've watched Endgame, if you watched WandaVision, if you've watched what's the other one, the freaking Captain America, Winter Soldier, whatever. If you've watched those, are you going to have to watch this Simpsons spinoff so that you understand what's happening in the next Marvel TV show or movie? You think they're going to drop Easter eggs or connections in this that you're going to have to watch in order to understand what's happening in the next show that comes out?
Because
if that's the case, I'm a little bit cheesed about that because, like, don't make me jump all over the place to keep up with this stuff. You know what I mean?
I think the way they should do it is if they drop some Easter eggs of something in here, I think they should do it where it doesn't. Okay, it's kind of like this. Some characters from Asgard from Thor's homeworld went into the Shield. Some of them went to the Shield to visit them, and they're like, "Oh, we're here because we're looking for something that we can't find, and we're on a mission to find it." It had nothing to do with Thor, nothing to do with the main Marvel stories, nothing to do with that whatsoever. But it almost created a spin-off of when they went to the movies. They're like, "Oh yeah, we had to go on Earth to retrieve this." It's just like, okay, cool. I'm good with that. Luckily for me though, I was watching The Shield and I saw that episode and I saw what they went to retrieve. Was it something big that they had to do? No. Was it a cool little spin-off? Yeah. It wasn't meaningful, like huge that they needed it in the MCU, but it connected it. With this Loki thing, I really do hope, like, does it say when they're going to drop this?
Yeah, July 7th.
So that should be right before the last episode.
I think so.
Oh, dude, beautiful. If they do something where this
hands over,
it says like, oh, I'm running away from the Time Bureau, or I'm running away from whoever's trying to capture me because I'm screwing up everything, and he's just there like trying to blend in.
It's crazy how it's been so quiet.
That would be awesome, dude. That would be awesome.
It's been so crazy how this has been so quiet up until now. July 7th is right around the corner.
Yeah.
How did they hide this until? I guess they didn't. Like, it was probably NDAs across the board everywhere. Because they wanted Loki to finish and then to go right into this.
What will be cool is look it up real quick. When is Loki's last episode?
Yeah,
I want to say it's like the 12th or 13th or something like that. But what would be really cool is if on the final episode of Loki, they make a joke like, "Oh man, you won't believe the crap that I saw in the last world," and that's it. Don't say anything about the Simpsons. Maybe mention Bart, like, "Oh yeah, I met this kid named Bart, and man, that guy is a handful." You know what I mean? I don't know, something where they drop something in there, and that's it.
July 14th,
dude. See, if they do that at the premiere, that somehow that connected in there, but through like something in there saying like, "Oh yeah, I landed in this place and it was very bizarre." And that's it. They don't have to, like, there's no meaning behind the Simpsons to Loki series, but he mentions it like, "Yeah, I made a pit stop there." You know what I mean? And then now people will be like, "Wait, what happened?" And then they could go watch it, and it lines up with the story, but there's nothing significant that he brought from the Simpsons into his series, but just a little thing there that says, "Here, go watch the Simpsons." That would be cool. I'm cool with that.
So just to clarify, the $71 billion that I was talking about from the beginning of the article was actually the $71 billion that they used to buy 21st Century Fox. And that's who owned Simpsons. Doing so opened up so much craziness to the Simpsons, because now if Disney owns the Simpsons, how many little short worlds can they incorporate the Simpsons into? Like, it's insane. Like, do you think after Marvel, where's the Simpsons going to go next? They can literally go anywhere.
They could, yeah, now that they have access to them, but I don't think they're gonna. The thing is with the Simpsons, you've always seen cameos from people of other shows always drop in, but with Marvel now, with like this whole thing with Loki and that Tesseract thing, you could literally connect this thing and has really no significant meaning. It's just its own standalone episode. So I'm very curious what they're going to do. I hope they don't combine the Simpsons. Well, I know they've already they put the Simpsons with Mickey, and it's just like, wait a minute, Bart has a potty mouth. You cannot put him with Mickey Mouse. Sorry. Don't do it. Yeah. So
if they start taking what happens in the Simpsons into like, quote unquote, the real shows, I'm gonna be a little upset, because I'm not really a huge Simpsons. Like, I don't dislike the Simpsons, but I'm not really one to. I haven't watched the Simpsons since I was a kid. Like 15, 20 seasons have gone by since I've seen the Simpsons. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to go back and start watching a show that has like 35 seasons and be like, do I have to watch all 35 of these seasons? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I kind of hope that it's something insignificant. I'm going to end up watching it just in case they throw an Easter egg of some sort in there. I think it would be really cool if he shows up with the Tesseract, just stands there like, and then he kind of hides the Tesseract, and then the episode goes. And then at the end, he's just like, all right, guys, I got to go. And then he pulls up the Tesseract and runs away. I think that would be cool. And that's it. They don't have to mention anything else. And then on the other, in the Loki show, yeah, have him mention something like, I just came back from a universe and I'm never going back there again.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just
like something cryptic. Like,
Yeah.
where were you?
yeah, like what? Where'd you go? I don't know. But his name was Bart and I can't do it.
And the people were yellow. They were like frost giants, but they were yellow instead of
Yeah,
blue.
see, like that'll be funny. That'll be like, wait a minute. Now I gotta go watch it.
I don't know, man. That's kind of all I really got on these subjects for today. It's interesting to see what's going to be happening. Episode 4 just dropped of Loki. Episode 5 is going to drop, and then we're going to get Loki and Bart and what the hell's their name? Black Widow.
Yeah.
Episode 5 of Loki, new season or new show called the Bart.
No, don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me
That's
nothing
just the
about
name
it.
of this show.
Nope.
It's just-
Nope. I don't care. Nothing. I don't.
And
I told you. I don't
then-
know who's in it. I don't want to know the names of it. I don't want to know crap.
And the Black Widow.
That comes out next Friday. This Friday. Next Friday. Next
And then
Friday.
the week after that, we got the season finale of Loki.
Yep.
Season finale of Loki. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm probably okay. Again, when are you starting Loki? Tuesday?
Next week, Tuesday.
Next week, too. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, this episode comes out on Tuesday. Tuesday?
Simpsons?
No, I mean the Beyond the Streams episode. Is this which episode are we recording?
No, this
right
is
now?
this weekend. This is this weekend.
Ah, okay. Well, this is this weekend. Okay. Yeah. So Tuesday. Okay. So a few days from now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Weekly Tech News. Don't freak out about freaking APKs going bye-bye. Shut down. Everything's freaking shut down nowadays. So keep your pennies. Don't wad them up. Anything you got to say before we get the hell out of here?
Hey man, season 2 just started of Beyond the Streams. Share it with your friends, your families, your uncles, your sisters, your mamas, your aunts, your cousins, everyone you can find, because man, you never know what we're going to talk about. It's going to be fun, entertaining conversations, engaging conversations. And you know, I'm just going to throw this out there. Sometimes with these conversations, you're going to hate me. Sometimes with these conversations, you're going to hate Rojas. Sometimes with these conversations, you're going to hate us both. But regardless, at the end of the day, you're going to find a conversation that you're going to connect with, you're going to love, and it's going to mean something to you. If we always talked about the same things all the time, and you know, we always rubbed you the right way, then that's no way to do a podcast. We have to, the whole point of being a content creator is to invoke emotions, and those emotions are not always good emotions. It's to make people think outside the box and take those thoughts beyond the streams. So thank you guys for leaving those reviews, those thumbs up, those comments. And again, we do our live streams every Thursdays at 4 p.m. on the good old YouTube. So make sure you find us over there if you want to be engaged in the conversation as well.
For sure. Leave us a comment below. Hope you guys appreciate it. Share the damn thing. Post it on Twitter. Tag us. Do something, damn it. And try to stay cool. It's freaking hot as balls out there.
Oh my God.
You guys take care. We'll see you guys in the next episode.